Not just wise or background characters, these goddesses ruled kingdoms, fought demons, and shook the skies with their rage and grace. Where were the women in mythology? Growing up, we heard tales of gods and warriors, Lord Shiva, Ram, Krishna, Arjun, but rarely did anyone ask where were the women. Turns out they were right there, fighting wars, ruling empires, pleading for the cosmos, and making choices that even gods respected. Let's journey through 7 powerful temples that keep their stories alive. Kamakhya Temple, Assam, where menstruation is divine. No idol, just a womb-shaped stone. Every year, the goddesses menstruates, the temple closes, and devotees celebrate. Kamakhya is not just about fertility, she is about power through creation. She reclaims shame and turns it into celebration. Lesson: a woman's body is not a curse, it's a cosmic force. Vaishno Devi, Jammu, the goddesses who choose freedom over marriage. A demon chased her, she ran to the mountains not to hide but to fight. Beheaded the demon and forgave him in death. She lives as a warrior monk, still choosing her own path. Lesson: a woman can walk away and still be worshipped for her strength and independence. Meenakshi Temple, Tamil Nadu, the warrior with 3 breasts. Born to rule, not to marry. Her 3rd breast disappeared only when she met her equal Shiva. Conquered kingdoms before choosing a partner. Lesson: be a queen first, goddesses second, wife last. Chinnamasta Temple, Jharkhand, the goddesses who gave everything. Decapitated herself to feed her attendants, smiled while blood flowed because it was her choice. A fierce image of sacrifice, willpower, and control. Lesson: real power isn't in destruction, it's in choosing to give. Bagalamukhi Temple, Madhya Pradesh, the silence of evil. Grabbed a demon's tongue mid-sentence and shut down his evil words. Her temple reminds us silence isn't weakness, it's command. Lesson: when a woman is quiet, it doesn't mean she's afraid, it means she's in control. Draupadi Amman Temple in Queen who refused to be shamed. Disrobed in court, but her faith protected her. Her sari flowed endlessly, her dignity untouched. Today she worshipped as a goddess of justice in many temples. Lesson: fate doesn't define women, power does. Athukal Temple, Kerala, where millions of women cook in protest. Dedicated to Kanaki, who burned a city down for justice, hosts the largest women-only festival in the world. Athukal Pongala celebrates female rage as divine, not dangerous. Lesson: female anger isn't in madness, it's righteous fire. These women weren't waiting for saviors, they were the storm, the fire, the sword, the soul of Hindu mythology. For too long, the spotlight was on the gods, but behind every epic, there was a goddesses fighting silently, leading fiercely. So why do we still hide their stories? If ancient texts and temples could honor women this way, why can't modern society? It's time to remember, women bled and were still worshipped. Women fought and were called divine. Women led and built legends. Let's not just worship the goddesses, let's be her. Because mythology wasn't just about men. It was about divine women who dared to rule, to bleed, to rage, and to choose. And their temples, they are still standing, waiting to be seen, not just as stone, but as stories of strength.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel TSW News, news that reveal the truth, and visit our website www.topstoriesworld.com.